Alright, welcome back everybody to Mario+Rabbids Kingdom Battle. We're going to move on to the next section, which is the desert section. I believe we were already there, but we're going to go there again. Continue along with our questo. That way. Herbert Desert, here we go. Off we go! Yahoo! This is where we left off, right here. We just rolled the big block down this path. We're going to follow it. And then that'll allow us to move into the next area. Talk to Toadette real quick. Nope, not talk to Toadette. Talked about the underpants drying here. Pretty gross. These idiots here. Apparently this town ain't big enough for the two of them. Bad. Take a look at our battle HQ. Yeah. I like this team here. Keep the guys. Take a look at our weapons. Primary weapons look good. Exception of, I believe, Luigi was the only one I needed to upgrade. No, he's been upgraded. Let's take a look at our secondaries then. That one needs upgraded. You're good. You definitely need upgraded. You can use upgrade. Have to. Okay. Oh, there we got bounce. Don't care. Let's push. Yep. Steel tree should be good. Here, dash damage, double damage. I don't have enough of that. Okay. Good. Yep, I will take that. You have 25 as well. Dash damage here. Got 35. That, and we... enough. Let's go on with our mission. Undergarment Gulch. Fascinating. That's embarrassing. That should not happen to a bullet bill. Poor fellow, once he soared freely overhead, spreading fear throughout the Mushroom Kingdom. Now look at him, he's tangled in gaudy rabbit undergarments. What a cruel fate. Or to restore the Mushroom Kingdom to its original state, Bonsai Bill freedom and dignity. It depends on him. Make Mario Gate, or shit. The super, the Mushroom Kingdom great again. There it is. I was gonna say make Super Mario great again. My favorite type of mission. Good to fight because we just looked at our stuff. So, real quick. Okay. Gonna blow this guy up here. And then we will take a shot at the big guy as well. Vampire. I was recently looking at the different types of status damage that enemies can, I'm sorry, weapons can do. I'm sort of going through them, you know, as to what do I prefer. They fall into a couple different categories. Honey, which is hold your guy where they're at. Vampires, obviously one of them. I like bounce / push as well because it disrupts the enemies. Yeah, like that. And it does damage if they fall off. Yep, that's why I like push. Okay, well, we'll just leave you as is because I doubt you can reach. You cannot. Okay, so we'll just pass our turn off. And then the other two are fire, which is like random in terms of it'll do damage to them. It's like a little bit extra damage, and it causes them to move out of cover. But at the same time, it's also a, you know, it's a dual-edged sword because it can also affect you if those guys run into you on fire. And ice is, I think, I don't know if ice is the worst one, but I think it's definitely up there as one of the worst ones in this game. It prevents you from using any of your character's special abilities, but it doesn't actually affect them in terms of being able to move or attack. Oh yeah, and there's also stone. Stone basically depletes your turn. You can't do anything. You can't move. You can't fire. You can't do jack shit. Like, okay, so you're gonna take honey, and you're gonna combine it with the ice power, and you're gonna make it so they can't attack either. So I was thinking there's a big rabbit there. We're gonna run away like a champ. I mean, not a coward. Run away like a big, strong person. Because our only goal in this is to get to the end zone, the goal right there. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna try and get there as quickly as we can. I'm not sure I can jump that though, even though it'd be pretty fucking sweet if I could. Also, it'd probably take a little bit too much investment as I am running towards the enemy instead of away from it at that point. So I mentioned before, my sister got me watching Bluey, which is a very good show, and I'm getting close to the end of where they're currently, or I'm up to being current on Bluey here soon. Each episode is about 7 minutes long, 7-8 minutes long, including like this 25 to 30 second intro, and then the credits. Not really too much to this mission. Well, now there is. I was gonna say, there's not really too much going on here right now. I guess I will out here, and we will anyways, Bluey is very entertaining, and it pulls at your heartstrings, and it's ultimately probably, more than likely, is designed for children. I mean, it is designed for children, but it's very enjoyable to watch as an adult or an older person, because not only are the kids learning something, but you're learning something, you know? You're learning, you know, they're growing, and to a large degree, you're kind of growing as well, because you know, they're doing their thing, and you know, they're, you know, you learn. I wouldn't say you learn specifically, but you sort of get the child's perspective in terms of you're gonna make rules and then you're not gonna follow them. I mean, how is that fair to the child? You know? I'm not talking about like bedtime rules or anything either. A jerk. Oh, so I'm pretty sure that dad in that show should win him, like, Dad of the Year. He's just A+. He's funny. You know, he treats the kids. Maybe maybe I'm just being, you know, someone who's never, you know, had kids, or, you know, basically my only experience raising children was, you know, not even me raising children. It was just sort of, hey, I happen to be in the same vicinity as my brother and sister that are 10 years younger than me. So, you know, not actually raising them, but kind of getting different perspective than if I had been, say, 5 years old when they were born. But it's a very fun show to watch, even if, you know, you don't have kids. Because it's entertaining. I mean, bottom line, it's very entertaining, you know? Yeah, we're gonna jump, I think. Yeah, I only got one more turn. As long as none of my guys die on this turn, we'll be good. Of course, Fox News saw it. They probably called the devil. Making our kids soft. The problem, it needs to be dealt with. It needs to be, what's that word that they hate so much? Oh, it needs to be canceled. Need to live in a more gruff environment. I'm referring, in case I've not talked about this before, to the point when they were like, hey, Mr. Rogers is making our children weak. And I'm like, okay. He was the problem with the way children were raised. It doesn't have anything to do with anything. It's just sort of a way to make people angry, or to get, you know, people to agree with you. You know, Mr. Rogers lived a very Christian life, and despite being a very, you know, pro-religious network, they were anti Fred Rogers. I'm not very happy with them regarding that either. But I had a little bit more time than 7 turns to do that, but whatever. Yeah. That's a freebie. You ever have a mixed drink where you get to the bottom of the mixed drink and it's all straight alcohol? Oh, look, it's a thingy. Gonna shoot me off to the Rocket Land. Pew! Rocket Land. Rocket Land! Ah, shit. Excuse me. Push the fucking block. Oh, so there are 2 more back there. Okay, good. Try again. We're gonna do it this time. I'm trying to restart. It doesn't give me an option to restart. That's so dumb. I crushed that. Later. Boing. Off we go. I did end up getting the sequel to this game, but I have not played it yet, so interested to see how well the sequel does versus this game.
I see you escaped Spawny's offspring back at the tower. Well, don't waste your time patting yourselves on the back. With Spawny at my side, you'll be the ones fading into oblivion soon enough. Nothing and no one will be the boss of me. Hear me? No one.
Papa?
Papa, I'm kind of in the middle of some... No, I'm not throwing a party. I finished my homework, well, most of it. Yes, I took out the garbage.
Okay, Papa. That's a good dad. That's a good dad.
Come on, Spawny, we're not done yet. We still gotta defeat Mario and his dumb friends. Papa will be so proud.
Alright, I'm gonna shake him and it's gonna cause headaches. He's gonna shoot everything. It's going to be mad. Yeah, yeah. Great. Oh, okay, great. Yeah. I'm just gonna push this block over here like this. Yep. Yep. One more. One more. Good job. Press the button here and push back. Okay, now we're gonna push this over here like it. Yep. Push. Alright. We're so good at this game. Okay. You shoot that back. And let's push that. It's already pushed all the way through. That's okay. Just smooshy smoosh that. Nothing really can do there, so we'll just go forward. Ah, yes, these guys. They throw grenades. And they also heal you. I'm gonna throw a grenade at you, and then I'm gonna heal you. Alright. Supporter. Heals who heal. That's called a pun. People like puns, especially in Japan, where they love to do katakana, hiragana puns that mean two different things depending on how they're used in a sentence. They use it as a pun. That's better. I collected some data on the supports. While they're not great fighters, they're expert healers. Moreover, even if their weapon doesn't deal much damage, they're prone to triggering super effects. Be aware. Here, I'm gonna switch off for a Luigi. So we'll go... Who do I want? Go Team Luigi. I'm gonna tell you a story while we're playing the game here. Here's my story. We had a guy come in to work on our locks at my workplace. It was a magnetic lock system. And they wanted to extend the time period between when you punch in your code to get in the door and when the door returns to the locked position. We wanted to extend it out for 30 seconds because we have a new employee that's in a wheelchair. It takes him longer to get through, so it was causing him to get locked out because he couldn't open the door, punch his code, and open the door within the 5 or so seconds that we had originally set up. So we had a locksmith come in, and he did the work, and then at the end of his work, he came and wanted payment, so I gave him a credit card. And he smelled awful. Awful. He smelled just the worst. And not like, oh, I've been outside sweating my balls off, I smell like really strong BO. No, like, he smelled like he hadn't washed his clothes in weeks. Or he wore the same clothes every day for like over a week. It was awful. It just reeked off of him. And he hands me his cell phone so I can fill out the credit card information. And I can't punch these numbers in fast enough to get rid of him. He just smelled like I don't know, gym socks or something. Or like if you've been sleeping in your bed for like 2 months and you never washed your sheets. And in addition, you don't ever wash your hair. And your pillow starts to like gather up that head stank. And then after he was done, after he left, his fucking odor was still in and around my cube for like 3 or 4 minutes afterwards. And I was like, what the heck? You know, so I turn a fan on. Still smelling. You know, in my head. I think it's psychosomatic at that point. But like, I could smell him. I had to go get Lysol to spray in the air to try and cover up his stank. So I could fucking work some more. Gosh.
I'm a winner. Oh yeah, golden.
Are you not dead? What a jerk. We did it. Alright. Oh, hey, Toad. Also appears to be a new character for us. Well, I'm glad you guys came along. Toadette got herself lost again. Funny she said the same thing about you. Or did she now? Well, in any case, better go find her. Won't be easy, this area ahead is very dangerous. But if you're safely escort me back to Toadette, I'm sure you get an even bigger reward this time. We're not a delivery service, we have important work to do. Of course, I just thought you might be interested in this. It's a new person to use. Figure out how to get it out of here. I'm not so good with puzzles, I'm afraid. but I'm afraid you'll have more luck. I'll even carry it back for you, deal? An ally in a fight against Bowser Jr.? I told you, have yourself a deal. I'm just gonna wait over here. You just drop it on my head. Good job, Toad. You're a man. Oh. That's okay. Nope, that's bad. Alright. Push you up here. You're gonna get pushed up here. I'm gonna push you over like that. Nope. Good. Nope, 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 nope. That's annoying. Another box. Or do I? I don't. Do I? When I was a small child, and my parents had a PC, well, they still have PC, but when it was an old PC, used to play a thing called Chip's Challenge, which basically made every one of these puzzles obsolete to me because Chip's Challenge is much more difficult in terms of their like block pushing puzzles and bullshit like that. Updated. Officially, I can go down here now. Congratulations. Alright. Toad's gonna carry this on his head. Well, you guys did it. Guess you have to keep my end of the bargain, eh? Carry your friend here while you help me reunite with Toadette. Are you sure you can carry it all by yourself? Of course, I work out. Plus, my head is balancing it perfectly like a face. Plus, my head is very well insulated. Okay. Don't even feel chilly. Well, then I suggest we waste no time in reuniting you with your less directionally impaired buddy. The sooner we do, the sooner our ice-enclosed ally can join us in the fight against Bowser Jr. Alright, we're gonna do an escort mission, I guess. Escort Toad. He's gotta get all the way over here without dying. Protect Toad. He's unarmed, so he can't attack. It's up to you to make sure Toad reaches the other side of the battlefield safe and sound. Enemies will keep spawning. If Toad takes too much damage, you lose. Yeah, let's get Toad. I think when this game originally came out, and I could be wrong, and I could be misremembering the way this game worked, but I think when I originally started playing this game when it was relatively new, I'm pretty sure Toad would also got the jump ability that all the other characters got, and at some point they patched that out because it made these Toad missions too easy. Because you would just do a thing where, you know, you would set up at the end of Toad's movement range, and then he would just jet much farther. So like in this particular mission, you would get maybe wherever the Toad's outside movement range is, and you would just have him jump across the gap here, diagonally, I guess, and then hit Mario and then jump. I don't know if he actually had the double. I don't think he actually had the double jump like Luigi does, but you know, you would use him to not only move a distance, but also move him, you know, have him do a jump and even move further. And it was actually making some of the, I wouldn't say all of the battles, I would say some of the earlier escort missions too easy. Again, I could be wrong. I may have never patched that out, and I might just be misremembering how that worked, but there's definitely a challenge mission, which we haven't done any of the challenge missions yet, by going back through an area we've already cleared. we'll do that eventually. But it was definitely a challenge mission that was, if true, was completely negated by the jump, because the toad area you wanted to get him to was like literally 1 block away from where you started. You could complete that in 1 turn. Alright, we'll take care of you, so that'll be 2 Rabbids down and 3 to go. Well, not really 3 to go, but be a good start here. Where do I want to put you? I'll put you right here. I know you can get hit. Barrier. That's fine. Bounced. Haha. That's okay. I don't mind. Pretty sure you're gonna go after Toad, but that's okay. Alright, we got a annoying guy that needs to be taken care of. Great.
Wow. Whoa.
Bit of a lucky shot there, but I was willing to take the risk. Alright, Mario, let's go. Alright, so I'm gonna jump here. We're gonna dump on you. And then I guess I can come back. Recently been thinking back on old video games, and I get kind of annoyed by the fact that sometimes characters in fighting games, they have like weapons that they don't use. Like if you've ever played Street Fighter, Oro only uses 1 arm until he goes, I guess, into what's the word I'm thinking of? Super. And then his 2nd arm comes out, and I'm always like kind of weirded out by that. I'll pass my turn here only because I'm pretty sure he'll squish Mario otherwise. Oh, he was going after him anyway, so it doesn't matter. Bounced. Out of bounds. Chonk. That's okay, those rabbits are none of my concern anymore. Alright, Luigi, let's go. We're gonna clean up this guy. And nice. Be it for you. We'll clear this out for Toad. He won't quite make it, but it won't matter, because he will be... Put him right here. I am trying to get Toad where he needs to go. I can't do that because it's difficult. I think Luigi's dead. I'm pretty sure Luigi's dead here. That's good. He actually. That's what we want to do. Battle cleared. Perfect. 4-4. Da 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 boom boom. Yay.